Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So guys, I have a really exciting video about inspired action and a success story to share from my personal life. So that's what we are going to talk about today. Just before we dive into it, guys, we have a free course, Identify Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. It's an amazing course that's going to help you be able to build up your mental diet. Actually, there were some people on Reddit posting about it, saying how amazing it is. So definitely check out. The link is in the description below, as well as I have a course out, Create the Relationship You Love. It's all the techniques that I use to manifest my wonderful marriage, as well as I do have an affirmation track of how to get rid of the third party. So it's really going to help you to be able to, get rid of the third party and manifest the relationship that you want. So guys, oh my God, I'm so excited. Let's dive into this. So also a lot of our coaches are having sales right now. So you can definitely email us to find out who's having a sale. So guys, really exciting. Okay, so everyone knows I play video games. I love playing video games. That's just my thing, right? So that's my hobby, my pastime. So I really love Red Dead Redemption. So I played Red Dead 1, and I didn't finish it. And it was years ago on the Xbox when it first came out. But I didn't finish it because I had other life things going on and ended up getting rid of the Xbox and the games or whatever. And then later on in life, Red Dead 2 came out and I'd gotten a PlayStation 4 and I got Red Dead 2 and I played it, and I was with Andrea at the time. Well, I still am with Andrew. Anyway, me and Andrew really love the storyline and the game. And I really Red Dead 2 is my absolute favorite game, apart from Witcher 3. I love Witcher 3 as well. But anyways, those are my two favorite games. But anyways, so I loved Red Dead 2, right? And I was like, darn, I'm like, you know what? Red Dead Redemption 1 was so long ago. I didn't finish it and I didn't remember the storyline because Andrew was asking me about it. And I was like, I don't know. It was so long ago. I totally don't remember. So anyway, so then I intend that Rockstar Games basically remakes Red Dead 1. And I intended this back when I played Red Dead a few years ago. So granted, this manifestation took me a long time, but I wasn't really worried about it because I manifested so many other great games like Witcher and everything else in between there, right? So anyways, and then it was fast forward, I don't know, a couple of years, and I haven't been playing, and this only happened recently. I haven't been playing a video game, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I really intend to find a good video game for winter, one that I really want to play, because I don't like playing in summer because it's nice out and I want to go out and do things. But in the winter where I live, it's kind of rainy, snowy, cold, whatever. I just don't want to go out. So I was like, I intend to find a good video game in the winter that I enjoy playing. And so lately I've been going on to the PlayStation, and I do have a PlayStation Plus subscription. And so I've had an urge to log in, and I was taking a look at the free games and trying to play them and get into them. And then it was the other day, I just had this urge. I was like, and I haven't played Red Dead 2 online in a long time, Red Dead Redemption online. And I was like, you know what? Because I kind of got bored of it. I was like, you know what? I'm like, maybe I'm going to log into Red Dead. And so I got up one morning and I was like, I'm going to log into Red Dead and see how everything's going in there. Maybe they put updates inside the online game. And so as I was waiting for Red Dead to load up, all of a sudden on the screen, one of the messages while it was loading was Red Dead Redemption 1, out on PlayStation 4. I was like, what? Oh my goodness, my game came out. And I was so excited. Of course, I bought it and I've been playing it. So it was so funny because, I haven't had the urge to log into Red Dead online in a year, maybe a year and a half. I played it so much that I was just kind of over it. And I didn't really want to go in and play it, right? Because it was all gotten boring to me, right? But I just had this urge to just go on and see what was going on. And it was just inspired action. And if I didn't open and load the game, I wouldn't have seen, the ad for Red Dead 1, the remake being launched recently. Actually, it was launched in August. And so it's in that moment that action was inspired. I just had this urge. There was nothing forced about it. There was nothing. It was just an urge. Okay, I'm going to go do this. So I've had it for other things as well. For instance, I've intended things, right? And all of a sudden I've had the urge to go to the mall, and then boom, something that I wanted was there. So I would say any action can be inspired action. Any action can lead you to whatever you want. But I think when people talk about inspired action, it's just that nudge to go do something or to go somewhere. And, in the moment, you really have no idea why. You're just kind of I feel like doing this. I feel like going to the library for some reason. And you just go. And it's just you know, and then you don't look, and then you look back on it and go, oh, you know, I had that urge to log in because to Red Dead Online because I was going to find out about, you know, Red Dead 1 remake being out, right? And so that was my, you know, inspired action. You know, and I've had it too where I've gone to the mall and ran into somebody that I've been trying to manifest. And like I was inspired and I had this urge to go to the mall, and I don't know, I just went to the mall to grab some lunch, you know what I mean? And I'd go to the mall because just to check it out, you know, not really, you know, for any reason. And it wasn't forced in any way. So, you know, I think that's really, you know, when people talk about inspired action, you just have this urge and you can never really go like in the moment when I had the urge to log into Red Dead Online, I wasn't, oh, this is it. This is inspired action. It wasn't at all. It was just like, oh, I really feel like doing that. So I'm just going to do it. And it's just a feeling like, I feel like I to do this. And then after you look back and you're like, wow, that was an inspired action. I think a lot of things are like that in the law of attraction world and law of assumption world. It's like a bridge of incidents. You know, you create it to be a bridge and you look back at it, that was a bridge, right? So yeah. So anyways, you know, so take a look at everything that, you know, that you're manifesting. And, you know, when you do have those urges to go do something or to, you know, call someone, you know, act on those, you know, and then you never know what's going to actually end up showing up. Anyway, so yeah, that's my video about inspired action. Remember, anything can lead you to anything that you want because your assumptions do create the reality that you want. So yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.